Guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how to do extensions on your nails. So I previously had gel on, so I took off as much as humanly possible without getting to the bare bones. You will see that there is some gel left on my nails, but again, I took down my nails and I took off as much as possible. So I am just pushing back my cuticles. This little guy is perfect because he kind of gets in the sides. Now, this drill bit, I'm being dramatic on purpose, changed my whole entire approach to doing gel nails. I know that's very dramatic, but this little guy, he is just so cute and so little and so gentle. Look at how gentle he is gliding across my nails. So I am getting just the cuticle that is stuck to my nail plate. It just comes off. It's cute. I'm literally using this on speed 1. Like, it barely turns on speed 1. And that's what I'm using it on, because I'm not trying to take off anything like on the nail. Like, I'm not trying to take down the nail. I'm just taking off what's on top of the nail. So this is life-changing. Slowly but surely, life-changing. And then I am also using this on one. This is a fine sanding band. So if you don't have any enhancements on, you can use a drill or not. I like a drill, and then I kind of just put it all over the nail plate. Now, I do have gel on, so that's why it doesn't look just like the front of my nail, or I should say by the cuticle, because there is a little bit of gel. So you'll see it kind of more when it gets dehydrated and pushed back. So just slightly do this all over your nail. You just want to aggravate the nail plate. Not literally aggravate the nail plate. You just want to scruff it up. You can use a hand file. You don't have to use a e-file. I find it easier as an e-file because I can kind of manipulate it around my cuticle area. And by doing that, it gives me more control. Does that make sense? But again, if you are not comfortable with an e-file, please do not use an e-file, because e-files are dangerous. You don't want to do something by accident. Granted, this is a very slow speed. I could literally put this on my skin right now and be like perfectly fine. So once that is complete, you cleanse. I cleanse all the time. I don't know if you kind of picked up on that. I've cleansed like 4 times already. And you don't even need a cleanse in between all those. At this point, you do actually need a cleanse. So I am taking Vitaprime, and I am just putting this all over the natural nail bed. So you can see I kind of skip some areas because that's where some of the gel is left over. Let that dry. And then we come in with tack. Tack is a hidden secret here, okay? This is perfect if you have enhancements on or you don't. It doesn't matter. This is like the best thing in the world. I don't know why. It just is. So I am putting it all over the nail, very thin. This is a very liquidy type gel, and this needs to be cured. So I cure this for 30 seconds in my LED light, where Vitaprime, you don't actually need to cure. So that's the difference. Like, the Vitaprime is like you're kind of getting something to stick to your nail. This is actually going to provide a good stick to your nail. So once I do that, I make sure to get it on both the enhancement and your natural nail, around the cuticles, you know, just get it all over, work it in. Get it all over and work it in. I am taking Harmony Gelish Soak Off Base. Now, you can use any base. It doesn't matter. You could actually go over with one step now. You don't necessarily need a base because tack is your base. However, I don't know why. I just feel like I need to put this all over my nail. I need this. It is just something that I like. And, you know, I come back and say, well, I can soak it off. I have yet to soak off my nail. I mean, you see my nails. I took it down as far as I can go. I didn't soak it off. I mean, I probably could have. Maybe. I don't know. I've never done it. But I have the soak off base gel just in case I do want to soak it off. But like I said, that has yet to happen in, you know, the 1.5 years I've been doing this hard gel. So I'm just applying a very thin coat, not going too crazy. I work it in a little. I don't overly work this in, but I definitely do work it in some. You can kind of see I push back towards the cuticle, which I think my pinky just showed that. And then I drag it down and kind of just wiggle it in. Now, I cure that for 30 seconds. This is the fun part, okay? The fun part. I am using Mia Secret's extensions. I got them at Sally's, I think, or maybe Amazon or something. I don't know. I just got them. And I am measuring where I want to cut it. Now, the reason I am cutting this is because I need that extension to go under my nail perfectly. That's right. I cut it so I can get it under my nail. I know that sounds weird. I don't have a lot of skin under there. Like, even though I wear long nails, well, longish nails, I don't have a lot of skin that's built up under there. And I can actually slide it perfectly under there. So you can see where the cut is and where I'm sliding it under the nail. It gives me the best fit for me. Again, you will have to modify these to your nails. You may not have to cut it. I personally have to cut my forms to create that perfect fit. So I am using natural tip with fiber, natural fiber, that's what it's called. You know, just trying to remember these things. And I am placing that kind of glob. And if you notice, I kind of rolled it off my brush. I don't know what about doing that really helps me. You know, you don't have to roll it off your brush. You can, place it down. But I find when you kind of roll it off, it really puts it down on that form. And then I kind of manipulate it. And I'm showing here that there's a little gap between my extension and my natural nail. So for me, I need the perfect application. I know that's really dramatic. So you'll see I probably do way more steps than the average person. Most people probably just do the extension, do the clear coat, and then they move on. Now I need to file and buff and do all that. Yeah, I know. I like a good work surface from the beginning. So you don't have to do anything after this step, but I find myself doing stuff after this because it's just me. So, okay, we are still extending the nail. Again, I'm keeping this in real time because I want to show you, I take my time. I try to create the best base possible. And then when we go in and file it, we can fix anything that doesn't look right. That's the best part, is you can fix anything that doesn't look right, and you can maneuver it, and you can put it on, and you can switch it. And if you notice, I brought it down my natural nail. I didn't bring it down like perfectly by any stretch of the imagination. I kind of just shoved it down. So I'm going to show you one more in real time, and then, I'll spare you because that is a lot, okay? It's a lot. So I sized it, I cut it, and then I'm going to, pinch it to get it under there. And sometimes I cut mine at the very bottom where I squeeze it together. I know, sizing can be a pain, but I promise you, if you take your time and really do this correctly, you will have a better outcome of your nails. So I just kind of flip it over, squeeze and pinch those, and kind of pinch the first one at the beginning, and so on. Sometimes I do cut those tabs off at the bottom because I have a very shallow light, as in there's not a lot of depth, so if I bring it to the top, it'll touch. Okay, so we rolled it off. I know I'm not in line with what's actually happening here. So I rolled it off, and you can see me kind of bringing the gel down onto the natural nail. The reason I do that is because if you don't do that, it will just come right off because it's not adhering to anything. So you need it to be on your natural nail enough to create that bond and create that structure so you can actually, keep it stuck to your natural nail. And I kind of just feather it down, make sure my sidewalls get enough, and just, play with it. And it's okay to try something different and try something new. Again, I don't keep it super structured. That's how you get the form off. You pinch it right under the nail, you pull it, comes right off. Okay, we are going to fast forward this, and I will let you watch this. And if you have any questions on the forms, you can let me know below. we survived. Now we're going to do the clear base. Again, you don't have to. I prefer to, because you technically have that soak off gel below. However, I still like to put that hard gel clear base. And this is going to smooth everything out a little bit more, because like I said, I don't put a lot of effort into making that feathered down really smooth, because I do this. If you don't want to do this and you want to take natural tip all the way down and make it super smooth, by all means do that. I just think this is quicker. In my opinion, this is quicker to let it even out and kind of sink in, because you don't cure right away because you're doing all the nails. So it like levels out and makes like a lot more harmonious just nails. I don't know. This for me just really works. And you can see the gel nails are not perfect in the structure. I mean, not the structure. No. The, like the tip, because it's going to be impossible. It's gel. It sticks to everything. Cleanse per usual. Now, I have left fast forwarding for my thumbnail, and I think it's just my thumb, because I literally sit there and show you everything that I do to create a really kind of, it's not a coffin. If my nails were longer, it would be a coffin. I call it like a tapered square. Someone may say it's coffin, some may say it's tapered square. I don't know. I like it just a little bit tapered in, so I'm gonna go with tapered square here. Now, I am actually making a smooth surface here. So to create that tapered square, I hold my file up and down, and you would have seen that already, and you'll see it again. But, oh yeah, here I'm showing you the shiny parts and the non-shiny parts, but if I was doing the voiceover correctly, I would already probably be onto that, but you know, I like to talk. So I'm like, again, I like to dust things off because I hate dust. But I'm trying to get it not shiny across the entire nail. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is, again, just the base. And technically, you don't even have to do this. You can go in right in with your full-on, you know, application of your gel. But I like it to be smooth, because I think if you create a really good base, then you can create a really good finished product. That's my opinion. There's the straight up and down, as I was talking about earlier. Then you kind of come in, curve it. Yeah. Anyway, so good base, good final product. Again, that's my opinion, but I will let you guys watch this. So I'm going to file and buff this and cleanse. And I do show you all the rest of the nails, but it's in fast forward motion. cleansing again, like I said, I like to cleanse a lot. So we are coming up to the finished product. You can see where the natural tip is and where the clear is. And that's why in a lot of my tutorials, I say I have a bunch of different base gels on, because I do. Create a good structure, create a good finished product. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.